Good afternoon. I think today I'll take you along as I try to do another simple project. My brother-in-law told me last night that he was out working near my fence and he got shocked, which means the webbing of my horse fence is live and not just the electric wire across the top. So now I have to find where it's shorting out and charging the fence. So before it burns out my electric fence charger. So first thing I'm going to do is unplug it, and then we'll take a ride around the fence perimeter and see if I can find where it's shorting out. So we'll take a walk to the back, and there's my fence charger back here in the corner, and I will go ahead and unplug it, and then we'll go out and we'll take a ride around the perimeter of our, but it beats the alternative. Well, we'll make another stop and clear a few more things off of the fence right here. I'm told that one of the things that I have to be careful of nowadays is the weather, or this summer was baby copperheads, and I haven't seen any. We have had a rattlesnake or two that has met its demise on the property while the loggers were doing their work. Okay, here we go, back through the maze of kids' toys and tools, and go ahead and plug this electric fence back in. And let's see what we got here. There we go. Got that fence plugged in. Now I'll get my fence tester, electric fence tester, and we'll see if we're getting power. So the way this works, this electric fence tester, there's a wire or probe that goes all the way down. I drive it into the ground down there, and then I touch it up here to the electric fence and see what the reading is. And in this bright sun, it's hard to see, but it says 2.83 kilovolts. So we're not getting a whole lot of, let me let that clear, and then we'll touch it to the it says 2.74, 2.78. So somewhere I'm still getting power to the rest of the fence, and I don't know where that is. So now I gotta go test something else. So we'll see where this leads. So I went out to run the fence again and see what I might have missed. And here it is. Here's where the short is. You can see, looks like the wire's been knocked down and is touching the fence there. So that is why the fence is charged. Now I'll undo it. The power's off, of course. There we go. And I don't know whether something fell on it at all during the storm. I did find a couple places else I'll show you that I do need to tighten the wire, but that should fix the problem. Well, now that we fixed the problem, it's time to get the fence tester out again. So I hit the wire, and I'm getting 8.76. And if you remember yesterday, we were at 2.7 something. So that's the wire, and that's about where we should be for kilovolts. And now we'll let it clear. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put it on the mesh. And you can see we're getting about 0.89, 0.92. I don't know where that comes from. Someone told me it's normal to get a little something in there, but basically they tell me it means it's nothing. And of course you can see when I touch it, I don't get shocked. And I'm not going to touch the other one. I'm not going to touch this one for you because I have before, and boy, does it hurt. So anyway, things are working again. And then to finish up this video, I'll show you how I tighten up the loose areas. So as you can see, picking up where we left off, now that the fence is fixed, I do need, you can see this one, the wire coming down. It's pretty loose, so I do need to tighten it. And I'm guessing, because I've never done this before, that this is the area where I need to tension the fence. And I believe this piece is called a gripple for tensioning. And it has a special wrench you have to buy. And that's between 85 and 100 bucks, I think I've seen online. And I have just a couple of these gripples that I'm going to have to tension in other areas. And I really don't want to spend that much money on something I'm only going to use once or twice every year or two. What I found is if I do this and use a pair of channel lock pliers and just give a little tug, it does seem to be tightening this up. I'll give it a little bit more. Ouch. So I stick myself with this. Yeah. A little bit more. And I think that should do it. I will bend this back now like it was. And then have to bend the end of it and hook it back up so there's power to this. But anyway, I will get the job done and get this hooked back up today. Surprisingly, this worked with the pulling on it with the channel lock pliers, and I didn't have to go buy that expensive tool. So let's hope it works for the rest of them. And real quickly, just to show you the finished project, you can see that this was touching the other day right close to it, and now it's up just by pulling on it. So if this works for the rest of it, I learned I don't need to have that expensive tool. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to any input, advice, suggestions you might have as I try to make this better every time. Have a good day. Bye.